Hey guys, how's it going? This is Crypto Collision. I wanted to go ahead and make a video on how to make your first loan on Bitconnect. I went ahead and sold some of these Bitconnect tokens so that I'd have some Bitcoin in my wallet. Now what I'm going to do is I have a tutorial on Kraken already as far as getting that all funded and everything. So I'm going to just assume for this tutorial that you have already sent your Bitcoin to your Bitconnect Bitcoin wallet. So yeah, I already have my Bitcoin here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and sell it. So you're going to start off in the dashboard. You're going to have to click on the BCC exchange, which is already where I am. And once you're in the BCC exchange, then you're just going to scroll down here to this here that says live orders. You got buy and sell orders. Okay, so you are going to buy BCC. You're buying Bitconnect coin with your Bitcoin, and this, whether you're buying a little bit, I just have a little bit here, or whether you're buying a whole bunch, it's going to be the same process. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm buying BCC, so I'm going to go over here to people who are selling. These are their sell orders. These are the buy orders of BCC. This is the sell orders of BCC. So if I'm buying, then I'm going to go down here to the sell orders and ask people who are selling them to sell to me. So you don't have to do it. You don't have to click on one of these if you have a whole bunch. You can just do last, and that's going to set your bid at the last bid, and then you can put in how much you want. You can do all, which I'm going to go ahead and do all because I'm just for the purposes of this tutorial. I just sold a half of a Bitconnect coin. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do all. If you do last, sometimes it takes some time to fill the order, and it's going to end up down here in my open orders, and sometimes it takes some time to fill it. So I prefer to find someone. This is a total of I'm buying half of a Bitconnect coin. So if you go down here and you find somebody, and just to let you know, if this is your first time, don't go down any further than you have to. Certainly don't go past, well, just don't, I wouldn't go down at all. If you don't find enough tokens on this first page, then I would probably go ahead and just push last, and then let it fill as you as people are looking to sell. So, but if you want to do it quickly, then you're going to go ahead. You're going to find one that will work for you. The closer to the top it is, the reason I said don't go down past the first page, the closer to the top it is, that's going to be the best price for you. That's going to be that's how they arrange it. As further you go down, the more expensive it gets. And once you get past the the third and certainly the fourth decimal, you're talking about pennies. So really these numbers aren't very important. But if you go down here, then people are trying to sell like one Bitconnect coin for one Bitcoin, and it's just people who are looking for somebody who doesn't know what's going on and accidentally transposes the numbers and tries to rob them, and it's not reversible. So stay on the first page just to be safe. Now I'm looking for a half of a Bitconnect coin, so really I can just go to any of these and well, not any of these, but obviously one that has half of a Bitcoin. This is how much BCC. This can be the total, and this is going to be the price per. So basically, yeah, if you're up at the top of this list, I don't even pay attention to the numbers, because if it's at the top, that means it's the cheapest. So this guy here, he has 1.5. He can do that. He'll cover me. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to push all, and that's going to automatically do everything. And then I'm going to push buy Bitconnect coin, and as long as he hasn't sold out by the time I push it, then it's good to go. So now you'll see that my Bitconnect balance went back up to 3.6. That's where it was before I sold the half of one, and now my Bitcoin balance is 0. So it's really that simple. It can be a little confusing at first. You're like, okay, buy orders, sell orders, what's going on here? But yeah, this is the people what they're doing. So if they're buying and you want to sell, then you'll do the opposite. You'll go over here and say, okay, this is the best price. and it's the same thing. It's the opposite. So if you go down too far, then they're trying to get it for a super cheap price, preying on people who transpose the numbers and get a little confused. It can be confusing when you're first doing it. So just stay as close to the top here as you can. If you're a little bit patient, 32 tokens. See, I mean, if you're a little bit patient, you'll certainly, even if you're doing a big loan, you'll definitely get them. And you don't have to do all of. You don't have to do it. If you have more money than this 32 tokens, then when you click on this, it's going to automatically fill out this. So then you're not going to push all, because then they won't have enough tokens. So then you'll just push buy, and then you'll go find the next one, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory once you've done it a couple times. But yeah, for your first time purchasing, you're going to go to the selling orders, find the best one, and if you click this button, then it's automatically going to do a deal with that person, so you don't have to wait for the system to kind of update your open order. So like I said before, if you just go to last and you don't click one of these, and you push last, and then you go all, and then you push this, it's going to put your order down here in the open orders. And a lot of times it'll fill pretty quick, but sometimes it won't, even though you can see that somebody wants to sell it at that price. For some reason, it's just like not going through. So I just like to push this little dash or whatever, and then go through that. If I push all at this point, it's going to be 0. So that's the easiest is, you click on them, and that's going to give you the price. And then if it's a big enough order, you're going to push all, and it's going to automatically take all the BCC you have. And then you just push buy, and yeah, it's real quick. And you saw how quickly that was. It took it immediately out of here. By the way, when you go the other direction, it's the same. As far as speed, it's immediate. I guess I could do that as well, just for tutorial purposes. Once you have your loan in and you're getting Bitcoin coming in, well, you're going to be getting the lending wallet. It'll come into the lending wallet, and then if you want to pull it out of the lending wallet, you're going to transfer it. You'll transfer it into the Bitconnect wallet, and then once you've transferred it into the Bitconnect wallet, you can push the exchange and go back where we just were. Let me see, now we're on the exchange. I'm sorry, we're on the dashboard now. So you click on the exchange, or you can just click here on the BCC exchange, or that button, either way. And then yeah, so let's just pretend that we just got a bunch of money, or some money, in our lending wallet, and then we've transferred it into our Bitconnect wallet, which is literally a matter of, you press the button and you tell them how much you want to transfer. Well, I can't do it now because I don't have any in my lending wallet. So it's just going to say how much, all or a certain amount, and you just push transfer. It's super self-explanatory. And then once you have it in your Bitconnect wallet, you can come down here on the BCC exchange, and I should have done this first, so I didn't end up doing it 2 times, but I wanted to start with the BCC in there so it wasn't confusing. But yeah, if you want to get some out, then yeah, see how you have BCC because we transferred it from the lending wallet, and now people want to buy BCC, so you can click on the top one. Click on the top one. It's going to fill out the information. How much do you want to sell? And then it really doesn't matter. Let's just say we want to sell a half one again, and then once you do a half one, it's going to automatically fill all of the rest, and you'll go ahead and sell it. And as long as he hadn't sold out, sometimes they sell out and then you end up going on the market down here. But as long as he hasn't sold out, then yeah. Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me go back to the top here. As long as he hasn't sold out, then it's immediate. It's quick. It's immediate. It's really nice. And then you can go back to your dashboard. Before, you could do it from here, but for whatever reason, they say please withdraw and deposit BTC from dashboard. So that's another thing, is you don't want to go to the exchange and then deposit or withdraw. I don't know why. I've never done it because it says not to. But then yeah, you'll go to the dashboard, and you can send your Bitcoin to whatever wallet you want. So it's pretty nice. The only thing is there is a minimum of 0.005 Bitcoin that you can send, and I don't remember. I think that's around $20 or something like that. I can't remember exactly now. But yeah, you're just gonna put in whatever address you want, how much you're gonna send, and then yeah, it's 0004. That's almost it's not very tiny amount for transaction fee, and then password, and then your code card, and then your two-factor. I do recommend always using code card and two-factor. Two-factor could still possibly be hacked, even though it's not likely for them to be able to, even if they did call T-Mobile or whatever and get your phone switched over to their phone, they'd still have to have your recovery for your two-factor. So I'm not really too worried about that. But if, let's say, there's some freaking genius and they manage to do that, then your code card is a physical card that only you have, and you got to pull out the physical card and put in your code. And there's 12 codes, so it's a physical thing. It's not hackable. So that's why you'll notice I always have all my accounts, any of accounts that I have them on the highest possible security. Well, I love Bitconnect because they're the only platform that has this amount of security. They have the two-factor, the code card. They email you every time you log in. It's just they have layers and layers of security. They have secret questions if anything were to happen that you needed to try to recover stuff. Anyways, yeah, it's really they're absolutely the safest platform out there. So I think that's about all I have. I just wanted to go ahead and do this for anybody who signs up under me and would like some hopefully this has been pretty clear and concise direction on how to do your first loan. And I guess thanks so much if you've signed up under me. If you haven't and you'd like to, please go to the description and my referral code's down there. I also have an array of other platforms. Obviously, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. A lot of them, all of them, I guess, are risky and everything. Crypto is risky. This one's been around for a long time. I put my blood, sweat, and tears into it, and it's doing good for me. So, yeah, if you need any help, go ahead and email me. My email is in the description as well. And please subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you've got a minute. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.